Yo, what's good guys, it's your boy Banks and I'm right here again with another video. So on today's video, we want to address a very important topic, which is risk management. One thing you guys don't know is that some people think risk management is just all about risking low, like risking 0.5%, risking 0. something percent, 1%. Bro, believe me, as good as risk management is for us, if you don't know how to apply it, if you risk below your means, like if you are risking something lower than what you are supposed to be risking, it will hurt your profitability by slowing down your growth. And other way, if you also don't apply risk management at all, that one is even the worst one. It will sabotage you, ruin your life, ruin your trading account, talk about anything. So the best thing is you want to be in the middle. You want to know how to use it and use it perfectly, properly. You don't want to risk lesser, and you don't want to over risk. On this particular video, I'm going to show you how to calculate and know the proper or the risk management strategy that suits you, that suits your account or your own personality. Because there are some people that like it aggressive, and there are some people that love it conservatively. They want to just grow their account very, like a little bit. They just want to see the profit, while there are some people that want to grow their account fast. So I'll be showing you everything here. So, but before I go to my chart, but before I go to my trading station to show you all these things, I want you to consider two things. If you have been watching my video for long, you will know that everything I come here to tell you is always from my own experience. It's something that I have used by myself, and I come here to teach you. So this one again is my own logic. So based on my own experience, there are two types of risk management style or strategy, which is the number one is the fixed lot size. The fixed lot size, which is any lot you are using on a particular amount, is same lot size you will be using onward, regardless of the losses, the wins. That is what you just keep using. Or while the second one is the fixed amount style of risk management, meaning any amount you are not using lot size now, you are using fixed amount. Let's just use a random figure. Let's say on a $5,000 account you want to risk like 1%, which is $50. Yeah, you started that account with $50, and it is that $50 that you will be using. You start that $50 and you keep on using it until whatever happens. So those are just the two types of risk management style or strategy that we have, in my own opinion. That being said, I'll just take you to my trading station now. We don't really have much to talk about concerning the fixed lot size, because you already know it's just for you to pick a particular lot size. Maybe on a $5,000 account, you want to keep risking one standard. That one is simple, because that one is simple. You can just anything. But now you want to also consider that it varies on the pair or the instrument you are trading. You won't compare the loss you will incur on using one standard on a Forex pair. You won't compare it to the loss you will incur on metals, or maybe those any heavy pair. Yeah, so you want to know how to balance this thing. Maybe divide it by 2 if you are trading Forex with one standard or 10 standard. If you want to trade maybe gold or maybe BTC crypto or whatever, you want to divide it by 2. So main thing here is your lot size are going to be constant, but your wins and your loss are not going to be consistent, because your loss might be bigger at times, your loss might be lower, and your wins, and it's just your loss affect your wins, your wins affect your loss affect your wins, and your wins affect your loss. The bigger your loss is, depending. If you use one standard lot size for 70 pips, regardless of the pips, and that's one thing you should know, regardless of the pips, 70 pips, 40 pips, 5 pips, 10 pips, it is that same lot size you started with that you keep on using. So at times you might have a $20 loss or $200 loss, and the next one, maybe if you lose, you can lose like $50 or $100, depending on the pips. You know, all setups are not the same, and at times you might win like $1,000, and your subsequent win can be like $200, or depending on the pips Yeah, now you don't have to deal with the pips, you just focus on the lot size, it is constant. Now for the fixed amount risk management style, I'll show you how to calculate and where to calculate it, so you can know what to choose between the fixed lot size and the fixed amount. Between the fixed lot size and the fixed amount here, let's just get straight to that place. So we're here now. I hope you all can see my screen. How do I look? Do I look good? Like this? Like this? I think this one is cool. How do I look? I take a picture. Just kidding anyway. This is a site where you can calculate your risk. Yeah, where you can calculate your risk and know the particular lot size you will use on every trade you want to take or any setup you analyze. Let me put it that way. So the site is Baby Pips. So, but I also have the shortcut, which is the mobile app here, which I use. But you have to just calm down. Let me teach you this one first before I give you that mobile app on. If you're able to log in when you try this, good luck, whatever. But you can also use the platform without logging in. Yeah. So you want to come to this. Once you get to the site, you want to come to this place. Look for tools. Click on it. Once you get to that place, you want to locate position size calculator. So this is the position size calculator. Now, immediately log in, you will see this account currency. You don't want to tamper with that, only if it is not on USD, because you want to set that to USD. Depending on you want to put that on USD. Yeah, this is not pair. It is not the pair you are trading. It is the account currency that is on your account. Yeah, this is down here. It is on the currency. These are the currency that you can calculate their pips or their lot sizes here, and that's why I said there's another one you can use. There's an app I use that is more easier than this, that you can actually use, but you have to wait. And that one actually have crypto. Gold. It has gold, BTC, crypto. It has it has both the combination of both Forex, crypto, metals, and other instruments here. So, but let's just treat this one first, just for the sake of those that might not be able to download the app. Yeah, so you have to calm down. So once you log in, your account currency is on USD. You want to come to your account balance, put in your account balance. I would like us to use a normal figure, like something relatable here, a relatable figure. Let me just use $100. So on $100, so normally we are supposed to use like 0.5%, 1%, 2% on this particular account. But $100, if you have watched this particular video, if you haven't watched it, I would advise you to go and watch it. Initially, we are supposed to risk 0.5, 1%, 2% on this account, but it will be very, very slow for a $100 account. It will be very, very slow. So I would consider risking 5% on this account. So I'll just put in 5 for the risk percentage. I'll put in 5. Now for the stop loss, you now go. This is the pair. In any pair you want to trade here, I've already told you guys it is Forex PS. So let's say you choose Euro USD. You click on it, you choose Euro USD. Maybe it is Euro USD. You already have this particular analysis I took. So the stop loss here, let's just say the stop loss here is 12 pips. Or let's use our ruler. This is your ruler. You want to calculate your stop loss, which is, let's say, 12 pips. Let's just say 12 pips. You want to come back to this place, and your stop loss, you want to put in that 12 pips. Put in your 12 pips, and if it has points, if you want to put that point, you can as well put the points or whatever. So, but let's just use 12 pips, and you click on calculate. Easy peasy. you could see this is how much you're risking. So maybe you want to be risking, like I said, the risk on a fixed amount, risk management style is gonna be constant. The risk, your amount is gonna be constant. Like if you wanna be risking 5% on this $100 account, it means you wanna be risking $5 for all the trade you take. $5 now that you are risking here, and the lot size you are supposed to use is this one. We have, look at them, you see there are lots of numbers there, but it is the standard lot size you want to look at. The standard lot size. You don't want to look at the mini lot size. You don't want to look at the micro lot size. No, you want to look at, you only want to focus on the standard lot size. So on your account, this is what you want to put on your account when you want to execute this particular Euro USD trade. You want to enter from here, you are to use 0.4 micro, 0.04 micro rather, 0.04, or you want to use 4 micro. Risking 12 pips, 5% on a $100 account. This is how much you are risking. This is how much you have to use for you to lose $500. For you to lose $5. This is how much you have to. This is the loss size you have to use. Now, just leave this one here. You see this account balance and the risk percentage. Just leave that one there. This is the only thing you want to tamper with, and the loss size. If you go to GBP USD, now let's say USD card, or USD card has issues. Let me say EUR card, and let me use GBP USD. Okay, GBP. If you use GBP USD now, if you go to GBP USD, let's say you want to use 20 pips on 20 pips stop loss. Just click on calculate. You see now the stop loss, the standard loss size has changed. You see it is now 0.025. we don't have nano lot size, so it's 0.02 lot, 0.02 micro that we want to use here, and you're still risking same $5. If you put in 15, click on OK and click on calculate, you see the standard lot size has changed 0.03. you're still risking same $5. If you come again, if you click on, maybe you want to risk 5 pips, meaning if you are risking 5 pips, you want to use 0.1 mini, and your what is still static. Your $5 is still static. Now let me do for the $10,000 account, for the big boys that watch this video. Let's say for the $10,000 account, you want to risk like 1% of your account. Yeah, let's say you want to risk 1% of your account, because I won't advise you to risk 5% on a large account. Bro, relax. Yeah, so you want to risk something from 0.5, 1%, 2%. Yeah, so let's just say you want to risk 1% of your $10,000 account. If you want to risk 5%, and the pair you analyze GBP USD, the trade you want to take is GBP USD. All you just have to do is just come here, put in your percentage, maybe 1%, and your pips, maybe you analyze 12 pips, your stop loss is 12 pips. You just click on calculate. You see this is the lot size you are supposed to use, 0.83. That's what you want to use. If you come here again, maybe it is a trade of 8 pips. You click on calculate, still risking. Now okay, this is the amount. Look at the amount. You are risking 100 pips. 1% of $1,000 is $100. So you are risking $100 rather. Irrespective of any pips you put here, provided this 1% does not change, and the account balance does not change, everything will be automatically adjusted to, all the losses will be automatically adjusted to $100. The risk will be automatically adjusted to $100. That is the point here. You feel me? So let's try one more. So if you are risking 8 pips now for that 1%, this is the loss size. You are gonna use 1.25 loss size, one standard loss size, 25 mini, and 2 mini, and 5 micro. Now for the last one, let's use 15 pips. For the 15 pips, you see you have to use 0.066 lot size. And if you're using this lot size, this is what you will still lose. If you should lose, you will still lose $100. Your loss, your amount, the point is your amount will be static. You won't lose more than that 100, you won't lose less than that 100. Yeah, provided you follow the 1% and you maintain your account balance. You feel me? So that will be all for this particular one. For my brothers and sisters, for my families that would like to, maybe they are trading gold or BTC, or maybe they are trading gold, silver, or BTC, like basically metals, crypto, and other instruments. Yeah, and Forex combined, this one combines of all the other class. I would advise you to watch this particular video because I already made a tutorial about these apps, the five apps you want to you need in trading. The 5 apps you need in trading. So you might want to consider watching this video. Is this mic recording? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just tell me you can hear me in the comment section. Understand? So you might want to just click this video now that will pop up here or maybe here. Click on it and go and watch it. I already made a tutorial on how to use it. So just to get there, to put in your account balance, your risk appetite, and your risk percentage. Just to get there, put in your account balance, your risk percentage, and the pair you want to trade. The pair you want to calculate, maybe GBP USD, Euro USD, XAU USD, XAG USD, BTC USD, anyone. Yeah, they are all there on this particular app. It is an app. You feel me? So make sure in whatever you do, in all you do, make sure your wins are always bigger than your loss. If you are risking $50, $50, $50, $20, $40, you should be anticipating, you should be making nothing less than $60, $70 and above. I expect you to be making $100 or making $70, $100, $150, $200. In the first place, if you are risking $50, I expect you to be making nothing less than $100. $100. You shouldn't go lower than that. That is a 1:2. Now you can consider going for 1:3, meaning if you are risking $50, you want to risk that $50 to gain extra $150, meaning your equity for that particular trade, both the risk and your reward will be $200 in equity, the aggregate. Yeah. So the point is just make sure your wins are always bigger than your loss. So I guess that should be all for this video. If you find this video helpful, if you find value in this video, I want you to make sure you engage. As always, make sure you engage, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and comment your thoughts, or maybe if you need me to touch on anything you want. Yeah, so I guess that should be all for now. Peace and love. Don't forget, you are not alone. I'm always with you guys. I'm ready to teach you guys wherever you want, and So, and also remember to join my free Telegram channel. The link to the channel will be in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and find value in the video. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. I wish you guys all the best. Peace.